Nothing on her
Recording.
either.
Okay, so while I'm making tokens for this thing that's coming up, let
And
me
I've
just do
got,
some.
I can also, um, I can switch Pupitar to be part fighting type for like, to get rid of like one of his weaknesses or something if we really need that from something they send out. And I have moves in dark, normal, rock, ghost, ground, and fire with him.
Look at you gaming the system right now.
So I've got answers to a decent number of things outside my type.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Stepped away for a sec. Did I miss anything?
I was just going over like what moves and stuff Pupitar has, or like what I can cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me. I am recording and doing stuff
Let
now
me
while
check
I'm
what level
doing
Arthur is real
things.
quick.
Let me just say, because it has been 2 weeks now since we last played because we skipped last week. But 2 weeks ago, you guys couldn't do anything at Lightning Resort because Dante was busy dealing with something. He didn't really say what, so he had his entire
I mean,
restaurant and
Prime,
stuff.
presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Restaurant and gym basically closed down while he was off doing this thing. And you guys decided, it's like, well, what can we do? And I gave you the guys ideas like, well, there is a ferry that goes to Lanterport City, and you guys want to do that. And you're like, yeah, sure, awesome, that sounds cool. So you guys set out on that, and basically uh, just kind of relaxed and didn't really do a whole lot
Yeah.
uh, until the second day where I believe it was Rio was the one that noticed it. Let me just check. Suit. Let me go through all the suit checks to get to the perception checks. Mostly. What's it? I don't know. These things are all over the place, but no, because that those would be also that. I think actually, yeah, it was Brad kind of noticed it but couldn't tell what it was, and then Rio immediately noticed it and was like, "That's interesting," and it noticed all of you on the deck of the ship by the pool, well, as like the storm that was happening was calming down, flew down straight towards you, and Latias just appeared out of nowhere. And with
Okay.
several high soothe checks and a attempted soothe check from Buster, but wasn't too
Yeah.
interested in Buster, uh, Rio successfully he was able to ride said Latias, and by Buster and Brad's just view of how this happened, was kidnapped by this Latias. But in fact, it
Yeah.
was
Fine.
taking it to an island that was nearby on outside of the reach actually of not being able to. It was quite a far ways away, but it also was like a really small island, just like in the middle of wherever. Because one, you couldn't see the ship anymore, and two, the island of Divisional itself was really hard to see from your where you were.
Mm-hmm.
And on said island, the Latias led Rio to a tree, a hollowed out tree that had a uh, wood uh, looking bracelet with a keystone attached to it, as well as a mega stone uh, that I don't know how you normally would attach that to the Latias, but I'm not gonna worry about that because game logic and even sometimes anime logic doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Then you came back on Megalatios at high speeds, which didn't really affect you because of the wind pressure with the Megalatios just basically non-existent. Um, while waiting for Rio to either return or be lost forever, they weren't really sure. Uh, there was a self-insert of a fisherman from the old games trying to sell them a Magikarp. I was saying if I did say afterwards that if they did buy it off of him, it would be a shiny yellow Magikarp, because why not? But they did not take it, so they didn't get it.
Dang.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it is now a little bit in the afternoon now. Uh, so what do you guys do? It's probably, we'll say it's like just after you guys have eaten lunch at this point.
I mean, I think we go fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you go down to the deck where the second floor, which has the actually no wait, yeah, no, the third floor, because the second floor is like all meeting and conference rooms and stuff like that. This third floor is the basically an entire the entire thing is basically made to have uh, fights and stuff. Uh, and there is a I wouldn't say it's a Pokemon Center. It's more like a stop and go Pokemon Center, for lack of better ways to describe it.
It's like a healing station.
Sure, yeah. And then the fourth floor, as you know, you're not allowed down there because that's where all of their cargo is stored from when it's lowered down in the front of the ship.
Mhm.
So, let me just populate this thing here. And one more out. Yeah. And then Hmm. You know what? Um, let's go down one by one here and see if you get. Let's say you have to at least say get at least a minimum of two, and then three, it's one of them. So, let's see. Rio, roll me a D100 and specify high or low.
We'll call it low.
That's pretty. Okay. Buster, same thing.
Hi.
You gonna roll the
Oh,
D100?
I'm supposed to roll it. I'm sorry. I
Yeah, I'd
thought
like
you
you
were
to
rolling.
roll the D100.
No, okay.
Okay, and then Brad, same thing, high or low in D100.
Okay. I'm gonna go low.
Okay. All right. You head down to the deck with the gym fields, the battlefields. There is this is a rather big because it takes up most of this deck, anyways. It has two fields that people can battle on, and of course, then there's seating and stuff for people who want to just watch. Um, it is pretty busy here right now because obviously the top deck of the ship, everything is just restarting to open up because of after like the thunderstorm and stuff. So not a lot of people were up really on deck. So it is pretty busy here, especially after lunchtime. So the way that this would have to work is, well, I don't know. You can roll. Actually, all of you can roll me streetwise checks to see if you can figure out what because you can't just walk up onto the field if there's already people there, right? So all of you can just roll me
Rail.
streetwise. Or if you can give me another reason to use a different skill, I'll
I
take that
mean,
as well.
I would assume there's people hanging out around these battlefields, right?
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I
We
don't
could
see a
cross
reason
them.
why we couldn't just go up and like just start asking some folks if they want to fight, right?
Uh,
Where are these other people? I don't see them.
not a perception check. That's completely different. Uh,
No, I
but
did scrutinize.
yeah. So let's say. Actually, hold on. I need before I send you guys back to your Pokemon menu for this. I had to think of how I wrote this down because I knew I was gonna forget, and I have. Where is it? I know I have it, or did I write it somewhere else? I know I have this somewhere, and if I don't, I'm gonna be angry at myself. Actually, do I have it written in a? I know I have this written. This is the right thing, right? It's yes. It's just so long I can't freaking read it. You're not on deck, so nothing of that will happen, and you're past that. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Uh, I'm trying to see. I know I had a time date set for this because it was 6 p.m. the next, in I think I said 3 days. Because the day is already passed and it's about noon now, or about 1-ish now. And you set off at 6 p.m. So how many hexes is that? 6 hexes. So that would be 12 p.m. or 12. That'd be 12 hours. Would be 6 a.m. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'd be 19. Yeah, that'd be about 19 hours there. So going to you would be 19. So let's say. Oh, why didn't I write this down in here? Because I have written stuff with that. What happens in each hex, not that how long each hex is. That's for. Okay. Yeah, so it is only going to take 2 days the way I have this set up. So it's still technically your first day of basically of travel right now. Actually, the first day would actually be at 6 p.m. because that would be math, how math works. So yeah, I don't think until 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be no. That's that. Yeah, that's not gonna make sense. So then this would be every hour then. So, or it'd be 3 hours probably. Because moving a hex by walking is what I based it off of, is 5 hours. So it would take 3 hours to just because they're at a cruising speed, right? They're not going like full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be every 3 hours. So 3, 6, 9, 12 would be 6 in the morning. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it's every 3 hours. So it would be one. So you're not quite in the next hex just yet. So with I guess 12 is probably good enough. You're just gonna go up and talk to people. They're just some people don't really pay you really any mind, and they just kind of point you and Buster and Rio over to a what looks to be like a reception area kind of deal. So
Cool. Let's head over and sign up.
I guess we check in or sign up.
okay, I'm gonna roll this to myself. Let's say, yeah. Ooh, okay. They will tell you that they can put you in for a fight in. Hmm. 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how backed up they are because of the because of no one's out on the main deck any right now. So you got two
I mean,
hours to do
that's fine
something.
by
If not,
me.
you can just sit around and wait. Um, or you can go off and do something else. You guys have fishing rods if you want to go up to the main deck and fish.
Sure. That sounds like a good use of two
Or you can
hours.
just stick around and.
Okay.
I'll
Or
probably swim.
there's two things you can I will say that you can do. So you can go up to the main deck and fish is one thing. You can think of something else, you can tell me that. But other than if you stay here to watch fights, um, I will say that you can get at least, let's say, a possibility to scan a new Pokemon every hour that you're
Huh.
just sitting around. Actually, we'll
And
say
honestly, I
we'll
would I would just go up and go swimming in the big pool on the deck.
okay.
Since I assume the whole pool will be open
It
now.
started. It started to get. It's still a little bit cloudy, but the sun is definitely. It is definitely warmer up on the deck now that the thunderstorms basically stopped.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I
Rio, Brad.
guess I'll go to the top and go and do some fishing.
All right. You bought a. You rented one. Did you rent one
Yeah,
or buy one? Because I know Buster bought one. So
I
I
I
don't.
think.
think I bought one and we were sharing it, right?
Yeah, I think that sounds correct.
Oh, oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because I didn't have enough money or something.
And it's
Okay.
not that much more expensive to buy one than to rent one, so it just seemed more cost effective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rio, what do you want to do then?
Um, Fishing? I mean, they're already fishing, so I'll just hang out.
All right. In that case, Brad, you can roll me a D100 to see if you actually before you roll anything, let's try and see if maybe if you roll me a high enough concentration check, I'll make the thing to catch a Pokemon with fishing a little easier to encounter.
Okay.
Let's say you have
Concentration.
Yeah, let's say you have to beat a if you get a 12, it's a little bit easier. And then let's say if you get anything higher than a 16, Uh, I will increase the shiny rate, both
Oh,
starting from 1 and 100, and well, both ways.
okay.
Okay, so just roll me a straight D100.
Okay.
I don't know if Brad's ever fished before. Let's call it like that. That you don't know what you're doing.
Sure. Yeah, I never did.
I mean, you come from a place where it's all like uh, uh, hot springs and
Yeah,
stuff. So really, I don't see a reason you would have that.
yeah. I come from the coastal region, but I'm more on the mainland.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I need to see something. Um, do I have a thing for this? All right. Well, you're specifically fishing. It's not gonna be that because that's not low enough. However, um, you can roll me a D29.
Okay.
Bear in mind, most of these are going to be water types, obviously. How do I want to do this now?
29.
Yeah, 29.
Okay.
Oh, I should fix that. So I always forget to do. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Do, 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 do. And is anyone paying attention to him fishing?
No, like I said, I'm just chilling in the pool, having a good
I'll,
time.
I'll watch.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry,
28.
my touch
Ooh.
screen isn't really working right now.
Okay. For level's sake, everybody choose a Pokemon that they would like to have experience if things happen. And I need to know
Um,
level wise.
44.
okay.
33.
Jesus Christ, okay.
37.
44. 37. Rio?
33.
33?
Mm-hmm.
Average is okay. I need to see what level this Pokemon evolves at. Okay, so it's not evolved yet. How heavy is this thing? Like, not even. Yeah, well, yeah, even then it's small sized. Um, uh, just I'll let you decide on this one. You can either roll, let's say, strength, a concentration. Mm, I don't think you'll have this either, but perform. Um, I'm trying to think of things like let's do no, let's do strength, concentration, I don't think that's on here. Yeah, or acrobatics if you have any of those. I don't know if you do. If not, just roll whatever, because then it would just be a flat d20 for you then. I'm making up fishing rules as I'm going here, alright?
Okay.
Okay, Mm, mm, alright, um... Okay, so you're concentrating on trying to pull this thing up onto deck. I mean, it's not really super fighting back too hard, and it's not really big. So yeah, I'll allow that. You'll pull up onto. Actually, you know what? Here, let me. I definitely don't have a token for this, so I'm gonna have to go get that. But we'll see if anything happens, and I'll just, for right now, take you guys to the deck. So I assume Buster is. There's no one up here currently. We'll say it's too early for the bar to be open. So we'll say, you know what? We'll say these guys are up on here now, since you guys have gone for lunch or whatever, and I can get rid of you. I don't need you anymore. And we'll say that these guys are basically doing their job and making sure no one gets through there. But you just see these three swimmer guys over here. And yeah, it's not really. And okay, so Buster, Brad, what side of the ship do you want to be doing this on? The left side or the right side?
We can do it on the left side.
All right. Other than that, Buster, Rio, position yourself wherever you want to be. Well, I go, and I definitely do not have a token for this. But Brad, you pull up onto deck. We'll say over here. I don't have a token for yet, so I'm gonna go make it if anything does happen to it. But you pull up a Pokemon I'm pretty sure none of you have seen before. So if someone scans it, let me know. But I'm assuming you're going to, if you haven't.
Yeah.
You pull up on, you pull up onto deck a Skrelp.
Okay.
Oh, Skrelp is cool.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I'm gonna scan it. Grill.
Oh man, I'm actually kind of tempted to catch that if you don't want it. Like you fished it up, obviously you get first dibs.
Pass from me, so yeah.
Um. Well, yeah, yeah, I'll try to catch it. I have some old balls.
All right, are you just
All
going to?
right, good
What are
luck.
you gonna do to capture it?
Uh, well, isn't it just like it's wiggling on the ground,
I mean,
right?
it's standing up on like its weird three tail thing.
Okay. Um, I guess I'll say I'll say hi to it and then ask if it wants to come on a Pokemon adventure.
All right, soothe check. No one else can help him with this for reasons.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I'm actually Buster. You can't help with this, Rio. If you want to help with this, you can give him. Well, he might not need it actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll just take a watch. It's cool. You got this.
Uh, okay.
I like to gouge.
Let me get a token
Click
up. Not that it's gonna matter, but I'm gonna need it for
T
probably the next.
Dragon. T Dragon Pokemon.
Oh, I uploaded the wrong picture.
Oh yeah, do I have to roll for a
You do, but just give me a
oh
second for. Oh god, it's huge. It's like about that size. Uh, alright. I knew I should have opened up the GM one as well. Uh, just go ahead and roll a D100. Depending on what you roll, obviously, we'll see what happens.
okay.
Buster, you can make a perception check as you're swimming to see if you notice it. And
Oh,
Brad
okay.
will.
Give me just a sec.
That's 52. With an Ultra Ball is -5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 47.
47. Oh god, hold on. That's close enough that I have to check to see if that actually captures it or not. Uh, I'm going to. Let's say
14.
it's. Yeah, you can notice that it's. Brad attempts to capture this Pokemon.
Alright, I wish him luck.
What is
Okay.
his base? Okay. Wait, why is that? Oh, because, right. We'll say that's. Yeah, we'll use that as that, so that's 25. None of those are gonna come into play. It is level. Alright. Meaning it would be plus. So that's. You said 47?
Yeah.
Because that would
Yeah.
be 25, 35, and then go back here. Uh, ooh. It does the shake once, does the shake twice, does a half shake, and then breaks out.
Damn it.
Oh. Okay.
Your Ultra Ball is not broken, but if you want to attempt another capture, you will need to make a harder Soothe check, which Rio, you can help, and Buster, you can if you want to as well. But
I
really,
don't have the need for that.
Yeah. I'll try again.
okay. So I need Soothe checks from Rio if he's gonna help you, which you might.
11.
I mean, I guess if I can, I'll try.
Buster, you're not helping Rio. I don't know where Rio has gone if he's there.
Sorry, what? I just spaced out real hard. What's up?
Help if you want to help out Brad because he might
Okay,
not
my
have a
accessory doesn't
chance to
work.
capture this thing again. You're gonna need to roll a
Ah,
Soothe check.
sure.
What was this? Wait, what was the second D20 for?
Yep.
That was for whether the accessory broke.
Yeah, I didn't even do too hot for once. Only a 15.
Yeah, wow, none of us did
And my
well.
freaking accessory broke again.
Oh my god!
Yeah, not gonna make a new one. Again. I just made this
This thing
one.
is cursed.
Hmm.
Let me just think of something here real quick.
I guess I could have used mine. I still have two uses left.
Oh yeah, you should definitely use it because you could potentially get it like high enough off of your roll.
Yeah.
It's possible, yeah.
It's a D8, so go ahead. If you get a
Oh,
high, if you get an 8,
okay.
it definitely will change what it actually is.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out in my head math of what it would be.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So
The one that mattered worked.
that's 19 then for my suit check. And then do I have to roll to see if it breaks?
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
I think it'll be. Yeah, we'll make it that. After you roll a d20, roll another capture attempt.
Nice.
Okay.
His breaks.
Oh. So I
Yeah,
mean
roll it.
D100.
D100.
Okay.
Mhm. Wait, sorry, what was that last D24?
His accessory.
He's not using a volatile one.
Or is not? Okay.
No, his just has
No,
flat three uses before it
just a
breaks.
regular
Okay, then
one.
you still have another use on it then. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Not happening,
Oh.
got it. Cursed.
This time your Ultra Ball breaks.
Okay.
It it doesn't even do a one shake. It just breaks open. And
Okay.
as it
It's
breaks
really long.
open, it breaks open and it comes out up on the railing, and then it just kind of looks at you strangely, and falls back into the ocean. And
Well, that was
No,
peculiar.
Okay.
don't do it. You have so much to live for.
It's good because I was getting frustrated. I was gonna just punt it back in the water.
Oh jeez.
all right, so that's about, let's say, an hour of you fish trying to just wait patiently to fish, and then all this capture attempts.
Cool.
Buster, give me a perception check. Brad, if you want to do another fishing, or if Rio want to hand it off to Rio and he can do one. One of you can roll me a
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot.
Sure.
uh,
Yeah, we all can
yeah. So
do some.
I have a shot
Alright,
concentration.
I
pretty
got a 21.
Okay.
still.
Rio.
I think that's a broken accessory, isn't it?
Let me double check. I can't remember if it's five or below five.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, not sorry.
No, it's below five. Yours didn't break.
Woo! Let's go.
Anyway,
Living dangerously.
Okay, so Rio, start
I
with the
got a 10.
concentration check.
Yeah, just a 10.
Okay, that's yes, that's just a D100.
Sure.
81, I don't think is anything.
Sometimes the fish don't bite.
Oh, I could be a jerk and do that, but I'm not going to because you've passed it by this point. So Buster, as you're kind of swimming around, in the I should do it on here in the pool over here. You can kind of hear the conversation between these three guys over as they're kind of just like stretching and flexing. Uh, give me, oh god, I don't think there is a. I guess perception would also be included in that. Kind of get the sense that these guys are trying to basically fake each other out as each of them or while they're stretching and like flexing, and you recognize that they were there before doing the exact same thing yesterday, but this time you can hear them kind of saying things like uh, I can swim way better than you can. And it's like, oh yeah, prove it, go into the ocean and try and swim as fast as the
Oh,
ship. I can do that too.
they're just frat bros.
Basically trying to one up the other person, basically.
Ugh, awful.
But you can tell with what did you get?
21.
Yeah, you can basically tell they're basically just trying to psych each other out, and they're all basically too scared to jump into the ocean and try
Yeah, I
and.
mean, you shouldn't jump off a goddamn cruise ship, kids.
They're
That's
also
dangerous.
they also sound like not like they're that smart. But
Yeah, you don't say.
none of them end up doing it. They're just trying to psych each other out.
Well, that's good, I suppose. But none of them do it. I mean,
All right. So uh, we'll say Rio, just roll me another concentration check.
sure. No.
Then just another D100.
Gutters.
41 at base. Okay, I need you to give me. Oh god, I can't remember what it was. D29. I'm pretty sure is what it was. Right? If I'm, yeah, D29.
Okay. 4.
Four. One, two, three. You guys also aren't gonna get really any experience from that scrub, by the way, because
I mean, that makes sense.
Okay.
uh, uh, however, what level does is everybody still using the same Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then it would be that. Okay, Rio, I'm gonna need you to roll me either a strength, constitution, or acrobatics check. But if you're gonna use acrobatics, you have to tell me how you're using it. Because obviously,
Like, don't
concentration is
have any of the other skills. So,
because you do get a bite, and because how good is your strength or your attack rather?
13.
Okay, this thing is stronger than you, so you're not going to outpower it, unless you get a really lucky roll. Uh, concentration
Well, I
would
can't
be
exact.
concentration would be like you're tiring it out, so you could use that with
Yeah.
whatever, just be a normal roll. But if you have a way to tell me you could do acrobatics in an interesting way.
Um, can I roll tireless to just battle of attrition it?
Yeah, if you have tireless, yeah, you can.
I do.
It will have to, depending on what you roll. Let's say it'll have to uh, beat your thing by like just a few because you're trying to basically tire it out.
Eh. Not great.
Okay, we'll say it has to roll that.
Yeah.
All right,
Goodbye.
Brad. Since you're just kind of standing right there, you're free to help Rio out. If you want to.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
how
I
do you,
can.
how do you want to help him out? Is the question.
Um, like, what do I roll? Or,
I'm sure there's several things you can do, being what you are, but if you have something specific you want to do, let me know.
uh, well, um, no, I
Not great.
don't, I think I have anything special I could do.
Okay. Uh, then either help him
Oh,
out with probably in this case you probably would have to use
strength.
strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
it did good.
you see Rio start to struggle with this Pokemon that he's caught, and you suddenly grab onto the rod that he's has in his hands, and you're both pull it at the same time. Uh, both of you just give me a perception check to see if you notice how this happens, because I have an idea of how this happens, but I want to see if either
Okay.
of you notice.
Sure.
Buster, actually, you can, because of people you know. Oh,
That was a D100. Whoops.
yeah. You can also roll a perception check after you're done listening to these bros. Basically, all right, you don't notice anything.
Nah.
Um, Rio, that's not quite an. It just barely
That's
misses
all
what I'm.
right.
Uh, but Brad, as you go to grab the fishing rod and you start pulling, um, you realize that you are suddenly, just like unconsciously, using your psychic powers, specifically your Rainmaker powers, uh,
Okay.
causing the water to like move in a way where this Pokemon is forced out of the water onto the boat, and you pull up onto deck a Finneon, or not a Finneon, a
A
Luminion.
Luminion?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's a mon.
Yo, what's up? That's a cool
That
fish.
sure is a fish.
Yeah, I toss it back anyway. Look, I'm just fishing for fun. I don't know what you expected. I mean, it's a dope Pokemon for sure. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, so Alex, damn it.
Anyway, are we are we good to go or
Oh, my mic was muted because people were sending me things. It's about now a few minutes after when your battle is supposed to start.
what? Well, we rush on
Okay.
over, I guess. Jeez.
Are we late?
I don't know how fast do you guys run.
Yeah, like normal speed.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
not like
Yeah.
abnormally fast for sure.
There's like they have like 30 minute like in betweens for in betweens waits on fights because that's how long it would take for a fight normally to be sometimes anyways. But
Mhm.
you're there in time, and I would like to know who's bringing in who. Uh, I assume
I'll
you
go with
guys.
Lance.
I assume you guys specifically sign up for a rotation battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Cliff. I assume Cliff, and who else is using?
And
Uh,
Tiger.
And Lance.
Jesus,
Mm.
bringing out the heavy hitters.
The big
Our
boys.
aces. Our aces, except for Lucario, is not in it.
All right,
There are
I'm just
two
gonna.
I
biblical
can, I
Pangoras
can
on the
send
map.
out
Dominant.
Lucario to fill out the theme. I'm fine with that.
No, this is fine. Lucario's not a big boy.
Well, I mean,
No.
yeah, but he's
And these are the three Pokemons you'll be
he's more or
facing.
less my
Who?
ace.
Yo, I've
I.
got type advantage.
Oh, actually, I've got a pretty good one too.
Which before this happened, who was decided that they were going first?
Buster.
Okay. I'm going
Buster
to
can go first.
quietly roll to see who would have went out first because I didn't decide that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All right, the starting Pokemon, and you're free to roll because I know you guys don't have Flareon to get that into your
Yeah.
Pokedex.
Do we have camera? I don't remember.
You
I don't
you
think so.
I'm pretty sure you do? Question mark.
I know we've seen Numel, but I don't think we. Let me check. I'll pull the thing up.
I'm pretty sure you
Um,
have, but I could be wrong.
Camerupt is on our thing. Okay, I didn't remember that.
I want to say it's when Flannery was around, but I could be wrong about that.
Oh, that would make sense.
All right. Do 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 do. I'll just put all your
We've
tokens
also already
in
seen.
for right now, as well as all of their tokens in, and I'll just physically move. So put all of your speeds in while yeah, I'll just separate all of you for right now. All right. I need everybody's levels. I know Cliff is still 44, but I need Lancelot and Tigers.
36.
40.
Uh, what did you say, Rio? Sorry, you cut out for me.
36.
Okay. Do do do. Ugh.
Okay, sorry, I had to go show the landlord started working on one of his cars and it was loud.
It's fine. I haven't started yet. Because I need to do things for these guys. Uh, so 6 in each of them, and then that leaves me with 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be. I'm just trying to do HP here real quick. Actually, wait. What's their speed? Because I can decide. Well, he's definitely faster than you, but I'll put in the speed anyways. Would be 13. All right. Can Flareon do anything interesting? You know what? He's gonna start off with that. Even though it probably won't do. Cliff is still just rock and ground, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have anything else?
Um,
Not really.
Tiger has intimidate.
All
So
right.
does that only happen when Tiger is up?
Uh, oh God, how would that work? I didn't even think about that. Um, I don't know how it doesn't, because there's been intimidate before, and I don't know how
Would
that works.
it would probably trigger on like which one it goes at, and then for the fight they stay intimidated, I think.
Okay, was that just me, or did you break any? Did he break up
He
a
broke
lot
up
for
pretty
anybody else?
bad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Ethernet. I shouldn't be having any.
Oh man, you're still doing it.
Oh, geez. Let me. I'm gonna replug in my. Might have a bad connection.
Yeah, geez.
I'm pretty sure, just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure it's only the
Okay.
first time he's sent out.
Yeah. You use like an action to trigger it.
Okay.
Not an action, but you
Oh
you can
God,
choose to trigger it on your turn.
you are really dying, but I understood most of that.
Like, why is it so? There shouldn't be any for it to add.
Close like the 50 things that you have open.
I don't hardly anything open.
Right, right, weird. All right, I'm pretty sure that'll hit Cliff. This also might be suicide, but he's doing it anyways.
Flareon.
Uh, okay. R1D12. It is a fire move, so you're gonna take half from it.
Huh?
Plus, it's a fire move. Use plus that much. Plus his special attack, which for him, as always, Flareon is not the best. It's not
Yeah,
worse.
Flareon's more of a physical attacker.
It's still pretty good. And then yeah, he doesn't have anything else. All right. Uh, Cliff takes 21 damage.
Well, no, because I subtract out my special defense first.
Well, right. I know how this
Uh,
game. I know how this game
so
works.
I take 13.
Cool. And
Okay.
for uh, let's say that the +1's not added into this for rotation battles. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut this in half and just add one. Uh, for 3 turns, or I'll say until Flareon is knocked out, uh, Cliff is trapped.
Oh, fire spin?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rotations.
Well, let's.
Roll a d12 to lose HP.
Okay, 4. Um, and then
Oh wait, actually, I
I
think I
don't
have that
get
changed.
bonus
No, that's
with
for
it.
that's for that, right?
Alright, rock slide?
All right, let me see what his HP is.
Sorry.
So that's gonna be minus that, which is 53. That's 106. Where's my? I probably is knocked out on the first hit because surprise, surprise, he doesn't have a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean, it's super effective.
defense. It looks like he has more special defense than he does defense. Um, so that would be that times. Uh, I don't think he's living. Times that plus that. Well, he sure tried.
All right,
Okay.
and do we know about the camera up in Furfur yet?
Yes, they're out like just like your Pokemon there that are
Okay.
out.
Um,
You're basically on like a dais, basically, and you are all standing behind like
That
a thing that
remember
has
that
like
weird turntable
yeah.
that you stand on?
Uh, so it's going to switch to yeah. That makes the most sense. It's gonna switch to that.
And let's
okay.
put out Incineroar. I'm not sure if it takes a turn to rotate or what.
So it what happens here is now is that it's the uh end of the turn after Cliff's turn.
Mhm.
Um, so it would be you can now the three of you can now decide to switch, and then whoever's faster between you and the Furfro would go next, which is why I haven't revealed what their speeds are yet.
Yeah, I'd say we rotate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty slow, so
Okay.
All right, swapping out for Tiger.
Oh, me. Okay.
That's what they
Yeah.
said. So
is that all right with
Oh,
you?
I didn't hear that. Yeah, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, also, if this Furfru has Fluffy, you're super effective on it.
Yeah.
So,
I have no fighting moves though,
fire. Fluffy is weak to
but
fire.
Fluffy
I'm
isn't
no.
a.
surprised you don't have any fighting moves,
Is that
though.
fur coat you're referring to in this? Because it does not have Fluffy in this as an ability.
Yeah, Fluffy is Beware.
Yeah, no, it's just Fluffy.
Yeah, it doesn't
Is
have
Beware not
that.
on the. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
Beware was Beware after Sun and Moon? No.
No, Beware was Sun and Moon, but Furfrou was XY.
Okay, yeah, no, Fluffy is an ability that exists in the game.
Yeah.
It I guess yeah, I guess it doesn't exist on Furfru. My bad.
Yeah, but they do basically the same
Yeah, they're
thing.
literally the same move, same
It's
thing,
just
except Fluffy got
one
debuffed.
makes it weak to fire and the other doesn't, right?
Yeah, that's really dumb. Yeah, they're identical except Fluffy gives you a fire weakness.
Okay. Uh, his speed is faster than Tiger.
Bummer.
Oh,
So it is going to.
I'm gonna cast Intimidate.
Yeah,
Uh,
that tracks.
okay, so how much does that lower his attack?
One stage, which is
Percentage.
Just
20%.
one, one stage. Yeah.
So that's it's 15%, right? Or
20%.
20%. Right. Okay. It is going to probably use that. Except, I don't think if Cliff was still out, that would probably do lots of damage, but it won't in this case because
Good.
rotation battles. So it will probably. Actually, you know what? It probably is going to do that to you.
Mhm.
If I can actually find the move. Yeah. All right. Tiger's attack has lowered 2 combat stages.
Okay.
As it has used charm against it.
Fancy.
Okay. That's annoying.
So what's Tiger's attack?
19.
Dropped by
19.
10%, so it should drop by effectively what? Um, 1.9 times 2, 3.8.
Yeah, it
So
would drop by like 4.
it's rounded down as listed in the
Oh,
thing,
okay. Cool. That's good to know.
I think. See, the issue is I don't know if it means round down as in lower your stat more or round towards zero.
Let's just say,
Uh,
regardless of attack increasing and attack decreasing, it's always stats increasing and decreasing. It's always rounded down just to make it easier.
but round down on the stat or on the die?
Yeah, on the total or on the amount reduced.
On the amount reduced, so it would be 3
Okay, so
instead of
3.8
4.
becomes 3. Okay. Radical.
So,
Just when you're rolling damage, put a -3 in the damage mod if
If
using
it's
an
a
attack.
physical.
If it's a physical
okay.
move. So what does Tiger do? Or you can just roll and it's
Um,
-3 damage, regardless of what it is. While you're figuring that out, I'm going to figure out what this HP is.
okay. I'm gonna do Fire Fang.
Alright. Not a lot. Go ahead while I'm adding this thing's HP in.
Probably not. Well, it might hit. I don't remember how high Furfuru's defense is.
Whew,
It would need to have 20?
uh, it,
Yeah,
I'm trying to, actually know what I
because it
had.
only has 1 point from speed.
Because that would be, yes, that would, yeah, okay. So that's going to hit.
So it does 3 less damage.
Yeah, so it's going to do 52.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, all right. Um, oh, so then it would be after defense. Okay. So his defense. So 52 minus that, and then so as Tiger goes in, it goes in to bite down onto Furfru, and he doesn't quite get as far as you would think he would.
Okay, so it does have fur coat.
I literally just rolled for it because it was important.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing I have is gonna do a lot of damage to it.
So
We are all physical attackers, fortunately.
at this point, you guys can rotate if you want to.
You can rotate into me if you want. I might have a solution, but otherwise,
Does
just let
Tiger
it.
have any good special attacks that he could use?
Oh yeah, like
Um, he just has Ember.
Oh really? Hmm.
Tiger,
Yeah.
they Torcats, fucking okay. Incineroars are mainly physical attackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just kept Ember because in case I need a ranged move. So yeah, we can
I
switch to.
will double check, but I don't. Oh, I do actually have Dark Pulse. I didn't even realize that. My special attack is Butt, but I do have Dark Pulse.
So, like, I did no damage to it?
You didn't do a whole lot of damage to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it took like half because it's a physical attack.
Level 40 is when you get the second ability,
Second
right?
Yeah,
ability.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't decided what it is yet, so don't worry. Oh. Yeah, he probably would have that anyways. That makes the most sense. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Is Tiger just gonna keep fighting? Also, I'm going to say in this because I haven't mentioned into this, because I'm pretty sure stats don't decrease normally when rotated, so I'm just going to keep it like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Are you guys rotating, or is Tiger just going in and hope to hitting again?
I mean, do you have something, Rio, that would be more effective than than Ember?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay. I would vote we rotate to him then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
I wonder
The
if it's still
Furfru is
faster.
still faster than you.
Dang. Okay.
So, boop.
Your throw
15.
is still faster than 15.
Not terribly surprising. We're not the
Now that
fastest.
now that we know it's faster than everyone, can we see its speed?
Uh, sure. I'll just tell you because I'm looking at something right now. Its speed is 17.
All right. Not
Oh,
terribly
Okay.
fast.
All right. Let's see.
Anyway, wonder what it's
3
gonna do.
times 10 plus its attack, which would be that much, plus stab, which would be that much. Uh, you are gonna take 46 minus your
Defense?
defense, and you are flinched
Excuse
oh,
me.
but
as it uses headbutt on you.
Is flinch or is that a guarantee or
It's a
it rolled high
15.
enough.
It's a 15 to 20.
hmm.
Okay.
So basically, it skips your turn this turn. So now you guys are free to keep Lancelot out again, or you can rotate
Yeah.
again.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean it won't be able to headbutt again,
Yeah,
so
that was a little BS, but yeah, it's fine.
This is the way the dice
Yeah.
are, man.
Mm-hmm.
it didn't like hit super hard anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just being annoying.
What's the
yeah,
base
more than
accuracy on that
anything.
anyway?
Two.
Okay. Anyway.
40. All right. Are you guys keeping Lancelot out?
Yeah, this is
You
fine.
can
Yeah.
still do trainer actions if you are up on a thing. Not healing or anything like that, but if you have things you can do that are combat safe, you can.
Sure, let me
Just
check real quick. Sure. Just in case this goes particularly south, I'll use I believe in you.
okay. Does
That is
doing
all.
like
Not immediately, no, it's just for the rest of combat.
all right. What does that do specifically?
Adds dice to damage moves for my Pokemon specifically.
All right. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
What is
Looks
it?
like it.
1 second. Let me do the damage first. Uh,
Or you could say what it is and I might guarantee dodge it.
oh,
It should
it
have
it
just went.
it is biting you.
Oh.
That'll be
So
another flinch is the thing.
Should have just went all out and used my Z move on it.
Yeah.
That'll
You know,
do.
that's not a bad idea.
That'll do 7 extra damage because it's dark type.
What level is Tiger?
40.
You should be doing that. Should be 8, not 7.
Oh, okay.
But that calculates automatically, anyways. If actually does it, I don't remember. Are you doing a thing, Rio, or are you just taking this damage?
Guess I'll just take it.
All right. Just plus his attack. It's not a stab move, so that's plus. So that's 35 minus your defense.
Okay.
All right. Are you keeping Lancelot out, or are you
If you
rotating?
want to swap, I can swap
That's
him.
fine.
Because, like, Lancelot can probably one hit camera up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good to trust you then.
I mean, it's good if it's gonna keep this up. It's gonna use headbutt again.
Yeah, it
That
misses
time is gonna
anyway.
miss. Yeah, easily. All right, Lancelot's turn. What does it have to? Is it every 10 is one into both? I assume for speed.
Yes.
Okay, so so you only have one there, and then depending on what you use, will depend on what he actually has. But I won't say anything what it is just yet.
Use lock on as a lock on and water pulse.
Okay, so guaranteed hit.
Correct. Anyway,
Oh, uh, oh God, hold on. That's a special. He might. Well, I mean, it's a crit either way, I think. But yeah. Go ahead, roll the extra dice damage.
cool.
I'm assuming it's confused too.
It's all yeah. It doesn't have a thing to not make it confused. So if it lives this, of course. So that's a 91
91. That is correct.
minus special defense. Oh God, I
Did
don't.
you already add in your I believe in you?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh right, his shell bell goes off. Let me double check how that works.
would have went off before too.
I haven't hit him.
Oh, that's right. You had Struggles has to hit. I forgot.
Yeah.
9 plus
Yeah,
that.
tell me how much damage he takes. I heal for half of that. Shell bells can only trigger once per day in
Jesus
this.
Christ. 16, then. Actually, it's not a physical move, so that doesn't activate. Wait, did it?
Correct.
Actually, wait, hold on. That is what his thing is. So basically, what happens here, Rio, is he ignores the crit damage that you did to it, because that's how much his special defense is. Uh, but also, you do enough damage to knock him unconscious.
Cool. So the damage was
Okay.
75, which means anyway.
The damage was 65. So
What?
10 less off of that.
Its special defense was 26?
No, its special defense was 16.
What
So
did
you
it take
did.
10 less from
He
then?
only had 65 HP left.
Oh. I mean, technically, the negatives, but okay.
Yeah, I think that is in the games. It only works off of how much HP they lose. So, like,
Yeah.
if you knock something out that
Oh,
was really
that's
low
not what I meant to
HP with
hit.
a spell bell, it doesn't do
I
anything.
freaking. One second. What was he
Quick
just
camera
at?
up to attack.
I think he was. Break. I think he was at exact 70.
I
And
don't
he
think this
reduced
camera
that.
up is going first, if I'm being absolutely honest.
All right. Do you
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
want to rotate or?
I, I mean, we can, but I feel like you'll probably just knock it straight out.
Definitely
Uh,
a KO here.
uh, you know what? All of you, roll me a D100 and specify high or low. If you all, will say it's within
Fine.
30, and if you get
Nope.
the opposite of what you say, it's going to be bad.
Let's see.
Uh,
So, Buster, you regardless of what you would have said, that's not going to do anything.
Okay. I'll say a high. Oh,
You're so lucky that wasn't 8 lower.
huh.
So that's I won't have to worry about Rio because that's good enough. That was to see if the trainer mega evolved the Camerupt.
That would be fun.
I'm not sure it would make much difference. I don't think camera up is very fast.
They would have made it lose 2 speed. So
Yeah.
so let me. I need
Alright.
to see what these other things are. See if it will make a difference. But go ahead and attack it and probably one shot it.
Razor shell. Bop.
You
Uh,
are the weakest link. Goodbye.
hmm.
uh, that's not gonna do anything for him. What does that do? Is that just? Is that what I think it is? No, because that's no, that's. Huh. Okay, this is. If I do it like that, I need to calculate what his HP is, because and his defenses are, because this will be important. Because one of his abilities, if he rolls it for his ability, could save him technically.
Uh,
But let's see if it actually kills him or not without it. So 7. Or no, it would be that times that plus that. Okay, so he has that much. Uh, so he has to not take. If he doesn't if he doesn't have this ability for sure, he's going to be knocked out. So let's see if he actually has this ability first. So if he rolls anything other than a 4, he's dead. He is knocked out.
What was 3?
Magma armor, immunity to freezing. The thing was going to happen was if you got solid rock,
30 or
your
okay.
super effective move, your times 4 would just become times 2.
oh yeah, Solid Rock's
Even then,
good.
I'd be impressed if he lived it.
Uh,
I mean, Camerupt is pretty tanky.
That's fair.
1, 2, 3. Probably would have put. I
Anyway,
put it.
good work, guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you kind of just went out there and nuked.
That was fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lancelot was
he still
understandably
actually would have
pissed
been
at that
knocked out.
Furfur BS.
I guess anyone else
All right. Before that,
wanna give us a shot?
so that was relatively fast. We'll say that battle took about 45 minutes, so it's about 3:45. You could do one more battle, but before that, let me get experience for you guys. If you guys want to switch out your Pokemon, you're free to.
I mean,
Don't I
Okay.
haven't put it on the thing, but Rio, I don't remember who you switched out, but you do have Latias on your team currently.
I swapped out my Aromatisse.
Okay.
That's a fair swap.
Yeah, I'll swap into Bertolak if that's okay with
All
y'all.
right. For
Okay.
starters, let's
Yeah.
deal with let's do experience first. Cliff, Lancelot, and Tiger. You'll start off with the
Mhm.
camera up, and we'll give you 3,200 experience. Uh, the Furfru will also give you 3,200 experience.
Wow, Furfru is as much as a Camerupt? Camerupt got screwed in that.
At least I'm pretty sure I didn't read that wrong, right? Nope.
No,
Oh,
I
it's
believe it, because there have been some when I've been building
And
like been
then
building teams for my players to go against. I'm like, why is this worth more?
and Flareon. So in total, you're getting 9,600 experience to your Pokemon.
In total? Okay.
That's not
So
including.
how much for Flareon? Sorry.
It's all the same. So 3,200. This remember that's times
Oh,
like your
okay.
since Tiger's Dark type. Remember to add your bonus experience to that too.
Man, I wish I got bonus experience.
Okay, yeah.
Which for only being a Dark Ace is how much? How much extra percent wise?
Um, it's I can't remember. Um,
So from Ace Trainer, it's I think
He doesn't have Ace
1.2.
Trainer.
Oh, then just from the type Ace, I believe it's 1.3. I will double
y-
check that real quick
I'm
though.
already
yeah,
looking for it right now.
yeah, 30%.
Yeah, 30%. So
Okay.
Cliff just gained 3 levels.
Nice.
so
Oh,
Brad,
that's
have you
gonna be
put
level
any
4.
experience yet in to
Uh,
Tiger?
yeah.
Did you put in? So you put in all 3,200s, right?
Um,
Because they're all the same, so it's the same amount.
I just did two of them.
Okay, so then add another one onto that,
Okay. Okay.
and then add an additional 2,880 to him.
This 2,880.
2,880.
Not a
Okay.
All right. So let's find out. Uh, let's say at about 20, 30 minutes later. So it'll be a little closer to 4. And it'll be the last one because then they'll be having like supper and stuff will be happening. Um, also, let's say you all get for winning. I don't know. They were level 40. Let's say 2,000 poke each.
That's nice.
Ooh, sick, I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right.
What the alternative is just saying no, so
I mean, if you don't want the money, they'll keep it.
yeah, I'll take it. It's just a funny response to this.
All right. So Rio, you're switching to Berdalic, who's
Yeah, we love Bertlock.
uh, Buster. You keeping Cliff out?
Uh, I mean, it's up to you guys. I should probably swap to someone else so that we have better type coverage rather than having 2 rocks out there. Unless you guys are okay with that.
Up to you.
Um,
Especially
It's
because
tough.
I'm a slow rock.
Are you good with the amount of experience that Mon got, or do you want to keep training him? Because I'm good either way.
He's two
He's seen his
levels
value.
away from a Tyranitar.
There are 16 whole dang types. What are the odds that we run into one that we're both weak to?
I mean, grass
Random
and
chance.
water
That's
would
how.
do that.
Yeah, sorry, I was being facetious. It's fine. What's
Don't
the worst
care.
that can happen? Dun, 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 dun.
Brad, are you gonna keep Tiger out, or are you going to
um, I'm,
after you're done experience giving to him?
oh,
I'm gonna keep him out.
sorry, was your Buster's gonna keep Cliff out?
I think I would like to, yeah, because it's very likely that gets him to evolve if he's out for this fight.
Can I be honest?
Okay.
If Brad, if they're doing that, honestly, your best choice would probably either be actually your best choice is probably Pumpkin, to be honest, because then if they come across water types,
Yeah,
And Pumpkin can also go out and wall against grass types.
Mm-hmm. And actually, he
yeah.
has
I
po- he.
was,
I'm pretty sure Pumpkin has like poison jab or something, doesn't it?
yeah,
And
yeah.
he'd
I
still be
was
getting the
thinking
bonus,
of
and he'd still be
that.
getting the bonus experience. So
Yeah, yeah. I'll switch to pumpkin.
okay.
I
So
like this. I think this is a solid team.
I don't need a second Cliff on the field. All right, all of you roll a d4.
Huh? Also, who's the fastest between us? I know it's not me.
Uh, it's not me.
It's not. It's not.
Um,
It's not the Rock. I'll tell you that much.
just put us on the wait. Oh, just put us on the turn order. I'll just put mine in. It's
Okay.
15.
Well, I need you all to roll d4s. So start with that. Start with
Okay.
that. You. We'll decide.
My speed, his speed is one less than
Or
Tiger.
yo, what a team! What a squad!
I would say if Bert is the fastest, maybe he should go first. Just for the chance that hopefully we'll get the first hit in. Because we know that's not happening if I go out.
All right. Buster and Brad. One, two, three, four. Roll me a d. You know what? I'll count that as one, two. Roll me a d6, and Rio roll me a d. Let's say d4.
I
I'm
like
gonna add.
dice.
I'm gonna add things.
D6. Okay.
Okay, so you're doing that. You're doing that. And then you're doing that. Okay. Uh, shut up, phone. After this battle, I just realized what time it was now. Oh, actually,
Oh yeah, I mean we can do the second battle next week.
yeah. Well, let me get it set up for next week. But all of you now can roll me. Actually, let me roll one more thing. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, because this will change if this happens, all of you roll me D100s, and let's say this will have to be low for this to happen. There's one.
7.
Okay. D100.
That low enough?
Yeah. Rio D100.
Oop.
Okay. Let's say. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what you're getting for rolling in areas for random counters, and you tell me which one you want to remove from the equation. So, Buster, you rolled for the general summer area or general spring area, so you have like a lot more chances of something that you may not have yet. Uh, do Rio, you rolled for White Springs at the outskirts of White Spring City, like around it. And Brad, you rolled. Let's say in this case, it's because of where I'm putting that to. Uh, let's actually, you know what? Let's say it's a beach Pokemon.
Okay.
I
So
vote get
which
rid of B.
the beach one?
Beach makes me think water types, which is bad for two of us. That's
Sure.
my vote.
Totally.
Okay. Uh, in that case, let's see. Who...
But I can protect against water types
Oh, that
Uh,
is true. Maybe
because I
we
have
intentionally
pumpkin
take
now.
something that's likely to be water so that Pumpkin can just take care of it for us.
so we'll say
And
it's
then we
not.
just we just send him out first.
Um, actually, you know what? No, instead of let's do it like this. Instead of facing off against three opponents, you guys are actually gonna face off against one opponent.
Oh, hell yeah, who's using three pokes?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, it gives you three Pokemon.
1 second. I need to find where this thing is, and then this is where it will end. Because this is interesting. Let's see. Let's take out that. So how many do I? And let's take out that. I'm not having you fight them. Yeah, I'll have to think of what they are if they're that. All right. Um. Actually, no. If it's that, then it just wouldn't be him. All right. Someone roll me a D. Actually, who's that? Who am I taking out then? In the general area?
What were the other options?
General area, White Spring, and the beach.
White Spring might have ice types. Those could be good to get out of the equation.
Uh,
Yeah.
Otherwise, Spring might have grass types, which we also don't necessarily want to deal with. Well, no, because Pumpkin has Poison Jab. Yeah, I would say probably the Spring then.
okay.
Sure.
In that case, Rio, I need you to roll me a D5.
Ugh, okay. Type this one in. Four.
Okay. Who would like to roll me a D21?
One.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, do I have a token for this? Please
I
tell me
like
I
the
have a
sound of
token for
this.
this.
I like this response.
I don't have a token for this, and your characters,
Sucks.
all of you, as you see that coming from the other side of the battlefield. Basically, when you were told after the thing, it's like, yeah, there's this one guy who's just looking to do this battle, but he's doing it on his own against people, but no one wants to challenge him for some reason. For some reason, he's
Oh, hell
been
yeah, no, bring it.
I hope it's a
okay.
warlord.
Um, you walk out onto the field, and actually, you know what? I think
It
I'll be
probably
honest.
is a Wailord.
I'll be honest. I think Brad's the only one who would recognize him. Uh, so, but I'll have to remember. Let's say so. Brad, I need you to roll me. Oh God, what would this be to remember things? Is that streetwise? Probably streetwise. No, history.
History.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to get above a 15 to remember who this is. Otherwise, none of you will know who this is. And I gotta think of how I want to do
Okay.
this for next week.
I'm not very good at this, so. Oh, guess I
Brad,
am.
as you guys enter the battlefield, Buster and Rio, there's no way you two would know who this is because you guys have one lost your memory mostly, and two was cooped up in their house for basically their whole childhood.
You-
But Brad, you recognize and remember hearing about the
Is it
person who's on
Wally?
the person on the other side of the arena is Red, and that's where we're gonna end.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, I hope this
Um,
ends at a
I might
warlord.
swap
That'd be
off
really
of
funny.
Guitar in that case.
I mean, it's too late now. We did the thing.
Not necessarily, because we don't know what he's gonna use.
I mean,
Neither do
yeah,
I.
but
That's the thing.
So now would actually be like the time we would be able to swap if we want to.
if ever,
I'm betting on him. He's gonna use a Charizard.
that would be
If
reasonable.
he does, I could rock slide it into oblivion.
Yeah, I could throw a rock at it and it'd perish.
You have to remember, I'm using the manga version of this, not the game version of this.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know what he's gonna use then.
I would assume, I mean, like I would think of like the Pokemon Origin series in which
It's
like
Pokemon Origins follows the games, not the
oh,
thing.
does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's not like radically different. Like I would
Um.
not be surprised at all if he had like the three starters. Probably doesn't have Pikachu. I know there was a comic where Red had a Clefairy, but I don't think that was the main line
No,
one, was it?
that's a different one.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna stop recording for
Dude.
I mean,
today.